Hello! Hello, chat! Hello! Oh, what the fuck? Wait, why do I hear myself? Hold on. There we go. That was weird. Anyway, welcome, chat. Welcome to another, Dingus Discussions. Where I just chat about bullshit. I don't know. Like I said before in, like, the previous Wednesday and Thursday streams, chat, these streams are incredibly experimental. And it seems like you guys liked it last time. With just me talking about, Wait, what did I talk about last week again? I talked about video games as art. And, the second topic was... What was the second topic again? Chat, excuse my dingus brain. I always tend to forget these things. So it was video games as art, and then the second one was, what was I bitching about last time? Oh yeah, people being Philistines, that's right. That's what it was. That's what it was. But now we have a new topic to talk about today, chat. We're gonna talk about gatekeeping. And why it's a good thing! And not a bad thing. And also how a lot of people who say it's a bad thing are fucking hypocrites because they gatekeep too! Which is the crazy part. It's chat. This topic came to mind just because, well, as I mentioned both on Twitter and Minds, I made a post about how, as much as I hate Twitter, Twitter is like a gold mine when it comes to content. Like, if we want to talk about the ultimate tool to monetize your haters or just stupid people in general, Twitter is the tool to use. Twitter is the tool to use. If you just want to showcase how dumb people are and just talk about certain topics, Twitter is it's a fucking gold mine. Like, holy shit. There's so much shit to fucking talk about when it comes to people being dumb and not understanding things. Or maybe just spouting some, bad ideas in general, and you could just talk about them. And gatekeeping seems to be a hot topic right now. Due to, I think, like a really, really, really bad take revolving around Warhammer. And I know Warhammer in general has been dealing with some gatekeeping issues for a long while. Mostly revolving around, oh, if I recall correctly, I'm not really too well versed in Warhammer, chat, but I believe it was the... What the fuck is it called? Hold on, let me familiarize myself here, chat. It was... By the Emperor! Yes, by the Emperor. It's that faction. They're not just called the Empire, they have a specific name. Or is it literally just called the Empire? And also, hello there, Pizza Parker. How are you doing today? I see you're on Rumble. I forgot to do my hi Rumble. Hold on, let me do that real quick. So, I always know that Rumble is always working when I can chat into it. And by the way, chat, Odyssey is also working. I mean, well, it's never... Oh, the Imperium, that's what it's called, yes. Also, chat, Odyssey is also functional. I mean, it's never been not functional, except for that one time. It's just that I usually just ignored people who are on Odyssey, not intentionally, but just because not many people watch me on Odyssey, and because not many people use Odyssey, I tend to forget that it's there. So I kind of ignored it for the longest time, but now that I have a new OBS setup, I can actually see both Rumble and Odyssey chats just by looking to the left. Same with the YouTube, Twitch, and Kick chats as well. But anyway, back to the discussion. Yes, gatekeeping is now a hot topic on Twitter again. And of course, it's the usual suspects being like, oh no, gatekeeping is cringe. Our hobby should be inclusive to everyone, and da 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 da. Don't you want your hobby to grow? The hobby growing and being all inclusive is a good thing. It's like, no, the fuck it isn't. No, the fuck it isn't. If the consequence is, as you know, my friend Morphbox has been using the cigarette emoji, so I'm gonna call these people cigarettes. These cigarettes, these goddamn cigarettes, fucking trying to change what the hobby is about and inserting their own bullshit into it. It's like, you're not a fan of something if you have intention to change into something that's not even remotely close to how it began. Like, you have no passion for the thing you claim to fucking enjoy if you wish to change its very fucking core. And because you want to change its fucking core, that's why the method known as gatekeeping exists. To prevent fucks like you from ruining everything for everyone who actually enjoyed it. Also, making a slight effort to use this platform more? That's cool. No, I choose exclusive. You chose us, now we have to choose you. Pretty much. Like, hold on, chat. Let me get the image out. The one image I advertised with on Twitter and Minds, because it's such a good picture. It's such a good picture. It's a really good picture. Give me a second here, chat. It's a really, really good picture. Hold on. There we go. See this picture right here? I'll make it bigger for you. This picture right here. This explains what gatekeeping is in the most simplest way possible. Like, if you don't know what gatekeeping is from this picture, then I don't know how to help you. Because this is incredibly self-explanatory. Because this is what gatekeeping is, chat. Do you have passion for the hobby and you like enjoy what it is, and you just want to meet other people who share your passion and just enjoy it together? Congratulations, you're in. You're a part of the fandom. You're just doing what you want to do. You're just enjoying the hobby. It's as simple as that. But the moment you say, well, everything's cool except for this one thing that I find problematic, or sexist, or racist, or whatever the fuck you bullshit buzzword you want to throw out, get the fuck out. You're not allowed in. You're not allowed in. And other people who see you do that shit, we should fucking just kick you out and just disassociate with you. Because you're a piece of shit who's trying to fucking ruin what we love. And let me tell you, chat, it's intentional what these people do. There are definitely people out there who actively seek to destroy the very things that we love and hold dear. And hell, it's not even just about hobbies too. It's just general culture. Because let's be honest, chat. Hobbies, like hobby fandoms, are essentially subcultures of, you know, bigger cultures. And gatekeeping is also applied to bigger cultures as well, even across, like, you know, nations and shit. After all, you wouldn't allow, or at least, let me phrase my words here carefully. You really shouldn't allow people who fucking hate all the values that your country and stuff stand for and want to change it from within. The people who, you know, want to be amongst you, who want to live where you live, should essentially live as you do, you know? Live as the Romans do, as they say. And that also applies to hobbies. But for some reason, for some weird reason, some people just have a point of contention against that. And I'm not really quite sure why. Actually, let me take that back. I understand why. Because a lot of people have their own biases and opinions and their own, what's the word I'm looking for? Their own upbringings. And sometimes you really can't just, you know, put those away. They're just a part of you. Which is fine. But don't try to infest the grander populace with your bullshit if no one really wants it. You should adopt what the majority want who are adhering to the culture of the thing that they all adhere to. Because that's just how that works. You can't just come in and demand changes just to make things comfortable for you. You don't have a right to be comfortable. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people have a point of contention with that, but you do not have a right to be comfortable. You have a right to be free, but not a right to be comfortable. And just like how I said that applies with, countries and cultures, that applies to subcultures and hobbies. Oh, you don't like how this faction in a game or what have you is like very like, or the words you would say fascist, or oh no, they're kind of like the bad guys, blah blah blah. How could we glorify this? It's like, shut up. It's what makes it fun. We're not saying that their morals are right. It's fun because we can actively participate in things. We can actively participate with things in fiction we wouldn't normally be able to do in real life, and play with ideas. That doesn't necessarily mean that we adhere to those ideas, Like, these are the type of people who would freak out if you fucking played like a bad guy in a video game and thinking it represents like your actual worldview on, well, like the actual grander world or whatever. It's just like, no, that it's just a video game, or it's just a board game, or it's just a fucking tabletop. Like it's not real. It's not real. Calm down. By the way, chat, let me get my thoughts collected real quick. Chat, let me ask you this. What's your general thoughts on gatekeeping? What are your thoughts on gatekeeping, chat? I mean, you can clearly tell what my thoughts are based on the title of the stream. And given my my instructions when I posted the links, base people only here, I would assume you all agree with me, because you're all base. I'm joking. You don't gotta agree with me to be base. That's just me just joking. Okay. Hello there, Morphbox. I see you're on Rumble, and actually in my stream for once. I'm joking. And yes, gatekeeping good. Gatekeeping very good. Gatekeeping excellent. Gatekeeping is necessary. Gatekeeping is what we fucking should have done to prevent a lot of the political nonsense that's happening now. Because we didn't fucking gatekeep the political nonsense that was happening like decades ago. Now we have bullshit infesting everything that we enjoy, which includes our hobbies. And that's why there's so many of these fucking parasites trying to infest our hobbies with their fucking bullshit. Their commie bullshit. Or their postmodernist fucking theories and whatnot that have nothing to do with the hobby itself. It's fucking awful. If your community intends to keep its identity, it's a must. Exactly. Because if you essentially try to... What's the phrase again? If you try to appeal to everyone, you end up appealing to no one. I think that's how the phrase goes. That's essentially true. It's like, why can't, people just have their own niche or very focused interest? Why is that such a bad thing? And why does it need to include all types of people? I mean, the types of people who would be into it are going to be there. Not everything can appeal to everyone. And you think this would be a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised, Chad. Some people legitimately believe, oh, everything is for everyone. Gaming is for everyone. Anime is for everyone. Tabletop is for everyone. It's like, no, shut the fuck up. These hobbies are for the people. These hobbies are for the people who are going to be interested. These hobbies are for the people who have the passion for it. Not just for any fuckwad who just happens to see it. It's just like, okay, this is kind of cool, but it's kind of lame, maybe we should add in some blah 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 that has nothing to do with the fucking hobby itself. It's like, fuck off, you fucking tourist. Get the fuck out of here. Anyone can be interested in anything. But not everyone's going to be interested in anything. That's the thing. Okay? Like, demographics exist. And sometimes these demographics are based upon certain biological factors, such as your biological sex, you know? Like, men and women have different types of interests, generally speaking. But sometimes they intercept, and sometimes men might be interested in girly things, and sometimes women might be interested in manly things. It can happen sometimes, and hey, if they fit in, they fit in. But just because these outliers exist doesn't mean we gotta change the whole game, or the whole hobby, rather, the whole hobby, to adhere to their sensibilities that they didn't even ask for, you know? Also, what are you saying, chat? I think what I hate most is when people are intellectually lazy and are ignoring obvious propaganda. Keep that in mind, Morph. I'm actually about to get into that because there's some funny shit going on. Granted, what that one comment you said kind of relates to the all artist political fucking argument that's going on Twitter simultaneously, because that shit's happening again, and some dumb fuck made a terrible take in regards to what all artist political really means, and obviously he got, you know, blown the fuck out. No one was buying his bullshit because, well, he was essentially moving the goalpost about what these people were actually arguing for. But that's technically a different topic. I don't want to... I try my best to make sure that I stay on topic. Even though there's a lot of things that are related to one another, I try to be as focused as possible. Though, that doesn't necessarily mean I won't touch upon other subjects sometimes in these discussions. But keep in mind, I'll always try to, you know, wrangle myself back to the topic at hand, essentially. But anyway, reading more comments. Crazies exist on both sides, but when one side is crazier than the other, they're pushing obvious bullshit. Call it out. Exactly. Hobby is anyone, but not everyone. Yep. That's essentially it. Also, fuck, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying before? Fuck. I was talking about... Shit. I don't remember. I mean, obviously we're talking about gatekeeping, but I forget what specifically about gatekeeping I was on about. I think I was just still generalizing about how, essentially, the intended audience for something is going to be there for that thing, and you should always appeal to them, not people outside, just to potentially get more people into it, at the expense of destroying what made your thing great in the first place. Because I've seen series, you know, change their whole thing up just to appeal to a wider audience, and it normally doesn't work out, because they end up compromising what made the thing great in the first place. The mythical wider audience. Exactly. Exactly, Morph. The mythical wider audience bullshit, the idea of, oh, if we just change this one thing, we could, like, appeal to more people. And it's just like, well, if you change this one thing, you're changing an important aspect of the hobby that made it enjoyable in the first place. So you're not appealing to us actual fans anymore, and you're appealing to normies. It's always the normies. Fuck normies, chat. Fuck normies. All right. Normies ruin everything they fucking touch. Every single fucking time. And these fucking suits and fucking corporations always try to fucking ruin the shit that we like just to appeal to these fucks. Just so they can get some more money. It's like, motherfucker, I understand it's a business. You want to perpetuate the art itself. But if you're destroying the art, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it if the art in question is being fucking destroyed? Is it? I don't think so. God damn it. Also, a great example, Magic the Gathering. A lot of Magic fans hate where Magic has gone. Gimmick decks, too many expansion flooding the market, woke bullshit in general. Magic is basically dying. Yeah, I kinda stopped playing Magic after high school, actually. I mean, I think I played like a little bit when I was in college, but I essentially lost passion for it just because, well, one, first and foremost, it did get a little too expensive. Magic the Gathering is an expensive hobby. Just like, well, I mean, video games are technically an expensive hobby too. I mean, it can be an expensive hobby depending how temperate you are. But then again, if you're a PC gamer and you use things like Steam or GOG or anything that has like sales, basically the whole too expensive thing kind of goes down the drain. But Magic has always been expensive, and I did not, I did not keep up with Magic. Never got into it. Always been a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. I was more into Yu-Gi-Oh when I was in middle school. It's so weird how I kind of changed up card games a lot, chat. I was like a lot into Yu-Gi-Oh in middle school, then Magic in high school, and then for most of college, I tried fucking other card games that were like made from this company called Bushido Road. And Bushido Road had like shit like Card Fight Vanguard and something Buddy Fight or some shit. Which, to be fair, those games were fun, but I could not commit to them. I could not commit to them. I don't know how the other nerds in college could either. But they did. But anyway, back on topic. I wonder if now is a good time to get to the tweets. Hold on for a second here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is shockingly not woke. Censorship still exists, obviously, but at least they're allowing players to buy uncensored cards in English now. Recently got Lost Art Dark Magician Girl. Yep. I retweeted a Magician Girl pic on Twitter not too long ago. Speaking of retweets, though, actually, that's a good segue, actually. Let's talk about ways you can gatekeeping, actually, chat, because there's multiple ways you can gatekeep. I think the most primary way of gatekeeping that people tend to do is usually just, well, going to forums and shit and calling out bullshit, saying, hey, this fucker here is blah, 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 blah. Or, hey, this guy here is trying to put this idea into our heads. Let's ignore him, guys. This is not what the hobby is about. And that's fine. That's fine and dandy. But you know what method I like the most when it comes to gatekeeping? Well, besides shitposting, of course. I mean, shitposting is definitely the #1 method of gatekeeping. Like that's definitely probably the ultimate way to gatekeep. Shitpost the fuck out of cigarettes who want to come in and they can't handle the banter. But also, depending on what your hobby is, another good method of gatekeeping is to post lewds. Not nudes. Not NSFW content, but lewds. Because a lot of people, a lot of normies are just Puritan in nature. And they can't stand sexy anything. So one good method of one really good method of gatekeeping, especially if you're using like social media and whatnot, post like an anime girl or something like a bikini and then they'll leave. Do that shit. They will go. That's such an effective method. As a matter of fact, let's go to the next screen now. Actually, hold on. Let's go to. Hold on. Let me set this up first on my browser before I do anything else. Let me zoom in, because I need to make sure I zoom in for my screen to make sure it looks good. Also, greetings, dear Dingus the Pingus. Newcomers should take a week in fandom quarantine before walking past the gate. Exactly. And also, welcome, Sledge. Nice to see you, my friend. Excuse me while I... fucking... God damn it. How did I forget how to do that? Okay, there we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let's go to here. This screen. This is where we need to be. Now I can actually show you some tweets and we can really start to talk. Now let me get the tweets ready. Okay, wait, where the fuck are my... Hold on, chat. Let me see if I can find things. I'm just blind for some reason. Where the fuck? Wait a minute. No. Okay. Did Twitter just update out of nowhere? No, that can't be the case. It must be because I'm zoomed in. That has to be the case. I thought it just updated in real time and my bookmarks were gone. I'm like, Don't fucking get rid of my bookmarks. I need those. I need those for content, damn it. I need this to save content. Because I don't want to go in my likes chat. I can't go in my likes on stream. That's a no-no. But Twitch won't allow that. YouTube won't allow that. Hell, Rumble and Kick won't allow that. We can't go in my likes. I mean, yes, my likes are public, but you can look at them publicly on my social media in question. Don't look at them on stream. Also, here's the tweet I was talking about. Now, this is just gonna be a quick addressment of what I was just talking about before. Here it is. Generva! See what Generva is doing here? Generva is a lowly tech tuber who does like tech videos and shit. And she implements a method to make sure that whenever new people follow her, she does the occasional panty shot tweet to make sure that, you know, certain types of people who are fucking, you know, lunatics won't fucking stay and they'll leave. Because she has actually dealt with weirdos who were like, oh, well, I came here for the tech videos. Well, what's with all this lolly shit and blah, 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 blah. So Genneva's just like, well, fuck you. I'm going to post a panty shot and you can just fuck off. And then they leave. So yes, this method actually works, chat. This is a genuine, tried and true gatekeeping method. Because Puritans are everywhere. And they just seethe at anything sexual. Even if it's just a fucking innocent panty shot. It's actually really funny. It's actually really funny just how mad these people get at anything sexual. It's pathetic. It's like, really? A panty shot from a lowly VTuber really, really scares you away? That's all it takes? Then yeah, you're not really built for this fandom, aren't you? You're not really built for this fandom. I'll say, so let's go to another tweet here. Let me get it ready. Here we go. What? Oh, whoa. Well, actually, what do I talk about? There's nothing bad in my fucking bookmarks. What do I talk about? Show that shit. My bookmarks are based, actually. My bookmarks are based. They're here. Look at all of them, chat. Look at all of it. Look at all my bookmarks. Anyway, let's get to this. I was freaking out like, oh no, I want to show something bad. And I was like, wait a minute. I don't have anything NSFW in my bookmarks. It's just anime girls, ass, and titty. Like, no nipple, no, like, nothing sexual. So it's all good. Who cares? I am safe, Twitch. And also, Twitch allows, hold on. I think Morph's gonna say it. Speaking of Twitch, they basically allow thottery now. No porn yet, but it'll eventually get there. Yeah. Actually, because of that new rule morph box, I think that means that they also allow, in theory, just regular ecchi pics. Now, with that being said, I'm still not going to stream to Twitch and YouTube when I finally do my fan service Fridays. Because, well, fuck Twitch and fuck YouTube. Fuck Twitch and YouTube. You guys don't deserve ass and titties. You could have been based and allowed ass and titties from the get-go, but you do not deserve it. You do not deserve it. Only cool people who use Rumble and Kick can fucking see the ass and titties. Alright? That's what I'm doing here. And also, anime fans have their winning strats, post lowly and call people antis, use hardcore logic. That's how I won debate recently, then call out a guy defending pedo worshippers. Yep. These people are clowns. Literally just throw anything anime at them of the ecchi nature and they will fold every single time. And they can only just call you names. They'll be like, oh, you're a pedo, because you like this anime girl. It's like, shut up. We don't care. Also, hello there, Peter Claymore. The only thing you missed, Peter Claymore, was me explaining what gatekeeping is, and me bitching about people trying to make things for a wider audience at the expense of the art itself and the original audience. And oh yeah, this Generva tweet right here. This Generva tweet right here. You also missed this, but now you can see it. Now you can see it. By the way, people, I forgot to mention this. Follow Generva. Generva's based. Follow Generva. Follow Generva if you want to see a cute and funny tech tuber. She is a video content creator who mostly does like she mostly does like benchmark tests for games. For like she tests out like benchmarks like how well a graphics card can run a game. That's like the usual thing she makes. She also makes music, and she also does a little bit of art too. She's also been streaming recently, though she doesn't stream as often. She's not like a full-time streamer, or not full-time, but you know what I mean. She's not really much of a streamer per se. She's a general content creator. She's more of a video maker, to be more precise. Oh, what's this? These bitches complain about gatekeeping of the people the gate is meant to keep out. Yep. And follow Leaflet too. She is based. Yeah, she is based. Leaflet's also based. And funny you mentioned that, Peter Claymore. I actually did address that as well. I did address how people who bitch about gatekeeping are the ones who are meant to be gatekeep out. But not only that, these fuckers. Hold on. Do I have the tweet? Hold on. Right here. This shit right here. Why is it that the people who bitch about gatekeeping also implement gatekeeping? Fucking hypocritical much, you know what I'm saying? These fuckers are always like, oh, gatekeeping bad, and yet you try to gatekeep yourself, you fucking hypocrite. So clearly gatekeeping is not the issue if you want to use it too. It's another case of, oh, gatekeeping is only good when I do it. It's fine when I do it, chat. When you gatekeep, it's cringe. When I gatekeep, it's good. It's like, fuck off. You fucking fake fucker. It's okay when we do it. STFU and KYS. Exactly. KYS. What makes this extra funny is that these fuckers claim guys like me are tourists when I watch the majority of Godzilla films. Yep. And you know what's funny? I didn't say this guy's tweet, but there's like a guy who was bitching about like the critical drinker watching the newest Godzilla movie. And of course, the suspect has both a trans flag and a Palestine flag in their fucking bio. Chat, the comedy writes itself with shit like that. The comedy writes itself. These people are not serious. These people are not serious, therefore you should not take them seriously. Don't take anyone seriously anyone who puts like flags typically in their bios should not be trusted. And you should absolutely not trust anyone who puts fucking pronouns in their bio. That's also a red flag. Like, at least these people wear their red flags on their sleeves. You sometimes wonder if they're LARPing half the time. Yeah, but the sad part is, Peter Claymore, they're not LARPing. They're not LARPing in the slightest. They're actually quite serious. Even though I said they're not serious, I mean, they're not serious in the sense that they're not something... Like, these people are not... These are not people you should take seriously. You should just mock them, laugh, point out the flaws in their logic, and move on. That's essentially what you do. But yes, this shit right here proves that everyone believes that gatekeeping is a good thing. If you believe in boundaries in any sort of capacity, you also agree with gatekeeping. That's a fact. That is a fact. You are hypocritical if you say gatekeeping is bad, but then you say shit like this. You say shit like this. They lost their minds when some guy made a Baldur's Gate 3 mod that makes one guy straight. Of course they gatekeep to keep us out. Exactly. And hell, shit, fucking sites like Nexus Mods does that shit too. Where I believe it was during like the Spider-Man controversy, where I believe a modder changed like pride flags to American flags, and then that modder got banned off of Nexus mods. And the Nexus mods just like, oh, we don't support this bigotry or blah 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 or whatever. It's just like, shut the fuck up. It's a mod. Who cares? Imagine trying to gatekeep mods, which is something that you can just individually just download yourself. It's like, what the fuck? You would think something like Nexus mods would be like the last ones to do gatekeeping, but no, they do gatekeeping. So yeah, everyone gatekeeps, chat. There are no exceptions. There are no exceptions to gatekeeping. Everyone wants to gatekeep. Everyone has an idea that they want to, maybe not idea. They have values that they want to protect, and they want to keep out people who are a threat to those values. I can't think of a single instance of someone saying, "Hey, you know what? I have this value that I find very important to my life," or what have you. But you know what? I'll let you trample over it because I'm all-inclusive. No, what these people typically do, chat, what they'll do is they'll argue that you should allow these other people to trample over your values because your values are seated in fucking sexism, racism, transphobism, or whatever the fuckism they want to throw at you. And it's just like, and if you try to, you know, do a switch on them, say, well, hey, if you're okay with this, then you should be okay with that, you know. And then they'll be like, oh no, it's different when it comes to me, and then it just comes back down to, oh, it's okay when I do. It's like, fuck off, fuck the right off. Let's see here. Yeah, damn shame. Based mods isn't actually based. No lolly allowed, says the free speech advocate. Sledge, holy shit. Holy shit, Sledge. That's another rant for another day. That's another rant for another day. That's another rant for another day. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on fake-ass low-libertarians who say they're all about free speech, but then here comes the canary in the coal mine known as lowly to fucking shut them down. But like, if you really want to expose someone, if someone's talking about free speech, and you bring up lowly, and they're just like, well, not that, chat, oh my god. I hate people like that. I hate people about that. They'll be like, oh, I'm all about it, but then it really turns out they're really not about it. These fakers who are just like, I want everyone to be free, but not this thing. This one gives me the You fucking hypocrite! You're not about free speech, you asshole! Weirdly enough, I found most of those people on mines, strangely enough. I think I mostly found those people on mines just because, well, in case you don't know much about mines.com, chat, there have been a lot of, as Mines users of the lolly costs, where, you know, the owners of the site had to essentially ban lolly a couple of times due to their fucking terrible misinterpretation of law, or interpretation of law rather. So now it's just like, man, will we ever be free, chat? Will we ever have a site that truly adheres to its own principles? Now Mines is in this weird state where, like, lolly is technically allowed, but at the same time, they can just take it back whenever the fuck they want. And it's just like, shut up. Just pick a side, Mines. Is lolly allowed or not? Just be definitive about it, you fuckers. Just be definitive about it, because they banned. You think Bill will ban? He's banned it multiple times, Peter Claymore. He's banned it multiple times. We will not forget it. I won't forget it, at least. But, I mean, once again, right now, lolly is like in this weird gray area of mine, so it's like you can post it, but I think I'm operating off the assumption that maybe no NSFW. That's kind of why I post mostly tame lollies. But then again, I mostly post like etchy, nothing truly NSFW on my social media accounts, just because one, most general social media accounts don't like that, and two, I'm also trying to make accounts where I'm not just you know, fucking posting just anime girls. I'm also posting like, you know, my own content. I'm also trying to show other people's content who are also creating things. That's kind of the main point of how I'm using like my social media right now. Like I said, we should talk about this on NPNR sometime in the future. Yeah, we should. The only thing saving it is that one legal act from the actual Free Speech Coalition, morality of the people. Morality of the people involved aside. Yep. Also, when you look at Rumble real quick, Rumble is saying, go watch Godzilla -1. It's a legit good film. I don't think it's a misinterpretation. I think the admins aren't as free speech as they claim. Yeah, Pizza Parker. That's essentially what I'm talking about. There are very few, very few actual free speech absolutists who are actual, you know, free speech absolutists. They legitimately mean, hey, you can say whatever the fuck you want, as long as you're not impeding on the fucking rights of others with things such as, you know, calls to action to end someone's life. That's not free speech. Calling them a slur, that is free speech. I don't care what anyone says, calling someone a slur is absolutely free speech. Calling someone a slur is absolutely free speech. Okay? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And also, don't let anyone tell you that gatekeeping is bad. All gatekeeping is good. By the way, scroll up on Rumble, Owl, man. You missed some messages. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I just take my time reading messages. I don't read messages, immediately. Because, you know, sometimes I'll just talk and then I'll have to get back to them later. I can see all the messages real time. Also, regardless, we basically run the site. We trolled most of the trad cigarettes away as well. Yep. The trad cigs, we'll call them. The trad cigs. I have to say cig because I can't say F-bomb on Twitch and YouTube. When the alt text streams start happening, chat, it's F-bombs galore from me. It's F-bombs galore from me. Because I'm sick of holding back! Anyway, all gatekeeping is good, chat. Especially since this Coper was just like, gatekeeping for elitism / exclusivity reasons is bad. Gatekeeping for self-preservation is good. I mean, yeah, gatekeeping for self-preservation is good, but there's nothing wrong with being exclusive. Being exclusive is good, actually. Inclusivity is only as good as the people who want to join with the intentions of actually, you know, joining, you know, and not trying to force their bullshit and shit, you know? Yes, all gatekeeping is good, actually. All gatekeeping is good. The only argument you can probably think of, maybe, is there's like good and bad ways to gatekeep. Chad, do you think there's a bad way to gatekeep? And I'm not saying like, oh, this is an instance of gatekeeping being bad. I'm talking about like gatekeeping being implemented not in a right way. Because I do think there are instances of gatekeeping being implemented in a wrong way. Of course there's, yeah, it was a rhetorical question. But I essentially want you people to essentially give me examples. Like what Morphbox did. Murder over something trifle, yeah. Murdering people over something that's not really all that important. Or, what's another one? Gatekeeping based on... Well, okay, Chad, I might say something controversial here. I might say something controversial here, but let me explain. Let me explain this position. Okay, hear me out. Gatekeeping based on inalienable traits. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dingus! That's legitimate discrimination. You shouldn't gatekeep people based on inalienable traits. Well, hold on. I mean, I agree with you. You know, For the most part, you shouldn't do that. But I think there are some exceptions. For example, men's clubs. Let's say you have a men's club and you just want to have a space just for men who just want to talk about man shit. I think, you know, gatekeeping the opposite sex out of what's supposed to be for a particular sex is an alright thing to do. That's perfectly fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And also, here's another example Morph gave: bankrupting an individual over an internet argument. I mean, at that point, Morphbox, that's going way beyond gatekeeping. That's just pure on tyranny. That's just tyranny. Like, that's a, like, okay, like gatekeeping is like at most maybe a 7. Bankrupting an individual over an internet argument? That's not gatekeeping, that's tyranny. That's just straight up, that's just evil shit. That is way out of pocket shit. That is not. I mean, murder over something trifle is also extreme, but like, that's nothing to do with like an institution or anything like that. That can be like on an individual level. But yeah, the bankrupting individual thing, that's just tyranny. That's just tyranny full stop. At that point, you fucking fight back with firearms. I would say. And just so you know, Twitch, I'm not advocating for violence. I'm just saying people should defend themselves against tyranny. That should not be a bad thing to say, Twitch and YouTube. That's not a bad thing to say. People absolutely should fucking defend themselves from bullshit like that. Okay? I'm not gonna argue with you, Twitch and YouTube. I don't care if you're in charge of a platform. I'm gonna say what's right. Anyway. We're already at 6:21 p.m. What the fuck? What the actual shit? Anyway. Let's get into the big one. Here's the big tweet right here, chat. Here's the big tweet. This tweet that Morphbox quote tweeted is probably what started all this gatekeeping on. Well, maybe it didn't really start it, but it definitely is a big tweet to address because, like I said before at the beginning of the stream, Warhammer has it bad right now. The Warhammer shit going on is crazy. There's a whole war going on about Warhammer. Also, I missed a tweet. Not a tweet. A Twitter message. Fuck. I hate Twitter and Twitch for having TW names. I really do. Being forced to show ID, then again, that's just general anti-privacy. Yep. It was the hornet's nest that needed to be kicked. Yep. Anyway, before we read Morph's message, let's go into this. From this guy, he says they want fandoms. Wait, hold on. Let's actually go to the very top. Here's this guy's lame-ass thread. Being a hobbyist is different to being a fan. What? Chat, what does he mean by this? What exactly does he mean by this? Being a hobbyist is different to being a fan? What does he mean by this? What does he mean by this, chat? So, grifter? Seems like it. Also, hello there, Comfy. Glad you can make it. But yeah, chat. What does he mean by this? Hold on, let me highlight this. What does this mean? Being a hobbyist is different to being a fan? In what way? What's the difference? What the fuck is the difference? I mean, he'll probably explain it, because I read this thread before, but I actually forgot all his arguments, so we'll just slowly go down. But yes, what does he mean by this exactly, chat? I think he means being a filthy casual as opposed to being balls deep into the fandom. Okay, but you can still argue that being a filthy casual is not really being a fan. If you're only casually interested in something, then you're not really about it. Then you're not a real fan of something. You know? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, you can still, I mean, now we gotta go into like the philosophies of like what counts as a fan and bullshit like that. Which that's a whole other discussion. And I don't think we have enough time to fully discuss that in particular. Unless someone can TLDR it in like a sentence or two. But anyway, let's keep going down, chat. Being a fan of 40k is fine. There's good books and video games, and it's fun setting. With different levels of involvement to assembling, painting, and playing with minis. Which is the hobby. Okay, so this guy is claiming that you're not a real fan of 40k unless you're like really into it to the point where you're like assembling, painting, and playing with minis. Hey chat, you're not a real fan of anime unless you actually buy anime merch. Unless you have the money to afford like anime figurines and shit, you're not a real fan. Unless you have fucking wall scrolls on the walls everywhere, unless you have like fucking body pillows, you are not a real fan. So in other words, if you're not like a super fan, if you're not just like the biggest fan of the thing, of the hobby, then you're not an actual fan. Which that's a crazy take. I don't necessarily agree with that. You don't gotta go balls crazy about the thing you're passionate. Wait, let me phrase this. You don't gotta go balls deep with consumerism. You don't gotta go balls deep with like consumerism to prove that you're a fan of something. So basically what I said, yeah, you were right. Also, Arch debated this guy. Interesting. Wait, what's this? Having a passive interest in something is not the same as calling yourself a red-blooded fan. You're not a real fan of anime unless you hot glue your waifu statue. This guy maybe. I mean, honestly, with the way how this guy is phrasing his argument, he might agree with you. Chat, unless you own a figurine and you hot glued it, you're not a real fan. You gotta hot glue your anime figurines if you really want to be a real fan of anime. God damn it. Anyway. It's because there are currently some fans trying to frame hobbyists as tourists. Hobbyists are also fans of the setting, and many people become hobbyists after being fans. Why is this happening? Those calling hobbyists tourists are largely newbies who are here to fight a right-wing culture war that people involved in the hobby fandom generally don't want? This is gatekeeping, trying to keep fandom pure by being dicks to people they don't like. Oh my god, not this take. Oh, I remember this now. Also, you're not a real fan unless you haven't owned a hole in your waifu. Exactly. Unless you install an own a hole in your waifu body pillow and you're fucking constantly, you're not a real anime fan. Period. This is how it is. Anyway. Also, fuck this argument. Or rather, fuck people who are just like, oh, the culture war is just something that this one side made up. It's not real. It's just people being assholes and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, oh my god. No. Also, hold on, chat. Wait a second here. Let me... There we go. Now it's more readable. Sorry about that, chat. But yes. I'm sick of these cigarettes always trying to dance around the actual culture war going on that they fucking started. This guy is trying to cope by saying, "Oh no, we were always the fans. It's these people who are passively into the hobby who are trying to ruin it for everyone by trying to keep it pure because only right-wingers care about purity or some shit like that." And that's not even fucking true. This is not the culture war is not something that's like perpetuated specifically by one side. The culture war is something that happened due to a conflict of interest between, well, subversive political ideologues changing things from within and subverting what we value, and people catching wind of that and fighting back against these fucks. That's probably a really bad TLDR, but I don't have, well, or rather, let me phrase this. This is not the stream to really go deep into that discussion. Honestly, I'll actually probably go deep into that discussion when I finally address the all artist political pieces of shit. When I get around to addressing the all artist political bullshit, I will go incredibly hard on that topic, because that topic in particular means a lot to me, because it's people like that is why I'm involved in the culture war itself. It's like, I don't want you here. You guys ruined hobbies. You guys are at fault for this. You're fucking just I can't think of the word right now. My brain is like fried. They keep trying to say that politics and culture are intertwined, and that's only partially true. Politics comes from culture, not the other way around, and I will keep fucking saying that until the day I die. Okay? Do not trust the fucking all artists political cigarettes, chat. I gotta move on, chat, before this whole stream becomes about them. I don't want the stream to become about them, chat. This is not the stream for that. This is not the stream for that. I will address their asses at a later point in time. And you better believe this will be on the old tech sites. Because I have to say what I gotta say about these fuckers. I can't say what I want to say on Twitch and YouTube. When the all art is political fucking chatting stream drops, it's gonna be all tech exclusive. I can't say what I want to say here. The law of the land says that I cannot say what I want to say. Oh my god. Also, I mean, by definition, he's technically correct. Right-wingers / conservatives tend to conserve what makes the thing. Yeah, I mean, that's what conservatives set out to do. I'm just saying that left-wingers also technically do that as well. Except, what the left-wingers do, they essentially try to switch out what is pure with their degeneracy. Also implies we aren't fighting the Jack Thompsons as well. Exactly. A lot of people just don't know what side they're on, or they don't even know what the sides are in general. Anyway, moving on with this guy's thread. They've called writers and artists who worked on the settings for decades tourists for disagreeing with reactionary politics, or going against gatekeeper headcanon. Gatekeepers don't want a healthy, growing hobby or a fandom. That is not true. That is not true at all. Gatekeepers absolutely want a healthy, growing hobby. That's why we gatekeep. We gatekeep just so our fucking hobby can grow in the most natural way that it can, with people who actually like the thing being in the hobby and not fucking tourists who want to change it into what it's not. Like what Sledge said, this is objectively false. This is not correct in the slightest. And also, a lot of these writers and artists who worked on the things, that doesn't mean shit. Sometimes, well, not even sometimes, just nowadays, corporations are hiring these hack writers to change up what these hobbies are about. You have infiltrators in these corporations coming in to stick their politics into things that don't belong. Like, fuck, don't get me started on anime localization. That shit is a prime example of fucking tourists invading the fandom of doing good translations and putting their own bullshit in it. And the saddest part, chat, is even fan translations are not safe anymore. There are quote-unquote fan translations out there that also stick their fucking politics or quirky humor in the fucking translations of someone else's work. It's disgusting. So no, sorry, Radhon, this is not a good argument. Some of these writers and artists need to be kicked the fuck out. They don't care about the art they're working on either. Get them the fuck out of here. They don't belong. Also, Comfy says, there are a lot of 40k fans that are really into the lore and buy all the books. Some like the video games, some only paint minis because they like the process of painting and not the tabletop gameplay. All legitimate fans, in my opinion, if he wants a special status of calling himself a hobbyist, how does that change anything? Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, it's like I was making fun with the hot glue argument. It's just like you don't need to be a hardcore consumer just to prove that you're a fan. You just need to have a genuine passion and interest in the thing that you're interested in, you know? It's like it's like saying, oh, you're not a fan of Nintendo because you don't play every Nintendo franchise they have, or you didn't buy every fucking console. Or, oh, you're not a comic book fan because you didn't read this specific issue from like this specific superhero or whatever the fuck. It's like, shut the fuck up, man. Also, if you're a shit writer, then you deserve to get shit on, especially if the fans know the world and characters. See Amazon's the Rangs of Power. Yes, the Rangs of Power. Yes, I'm familiar with the Rangs of Power. Funimation and Crunchyroll have done so much damage. Gatekeepers can see what is killing their community. Exactly, Pizza Parker. Just because it's official material doesn't necessarily mean it's officially how the community should be and shit like that, you know? Or rather, that's not how the community actually... Let me phrase my words right here, because my brain is going all over the place. Just because there's official material doesn't mean that that official material adheres to the original intent of the series, how the original creator wanted things to be, you know? Sometimes there are people who subvert the company, like I said before. Sony did so much damage, actually. When Gen owned Funi, he kept people in a tight leash, but that's because he himself was a fan, and he knew not to bite the hand that feeds you, and Crunchyroll always sucked ass, though, yep. And also, hello there, Hero. Glad you can make it. Anyone who pre-orders games and understands the damage it does to the industry is not a fan. Oh, damn. You're going hard with that one. Just look at Star Wars. Yeah. Star Wars is fucking dead. R.I.P. R.I.P. to that fucking franchise. R.I.P. That shit's just dead. There's no coming back. It's just a walking corpse. A shell of its former self. I mean, I guess on the bright side, the first 6 movies exist. And there's also, like, the other fan stuff, too. But the Disney Star Wars films, get the fuck out of here with that. What if it's a special edition? No in-game items, but IRL replications of the game items or a statue. I assume you're probably talking to Hero Morph. Would you say that's okay for pre-ordering? To get, like, I guess, special merchandise? I guess it really depends on, like, your values and shit. Because Hero right here, he's just like, no exceptions! No! Pre-ordering is the devil. Pre-ordering is the evil that brought ruin to this grand industry. And he's not wrong. Anyway. My depth of the artist is not a good argument, except for V/. I always fuck up that guy's name. And Alan Moore's case, yep. Also, let's keep on going with the tweets, chat. And this is the last one in the thread, I believe. They want fandoms to be small and insular, to pander to them and their views. Yes. And they're willing to be vile and toxic in order to drive people away. Yes. Make no mistake, these attitudes drive away new fans and hobbyists. And sabotage the things they claim to love. No. Exactly, Slaves the Chad, yes. This right here, yes. Yes, absolutely. This is yes. I mean, the only thing that's kind of a no in this sense is they want the fandoms to be small. No one really wants their fandom to be small, per se. They just want the culture of the fandom to be true to what it's supposed to be. The size doesn't matter. The size of the community does not matter. What matters is that every member of that community is on the same fucking page as to what they fucking like. Also, Hero Morph, are you having an argument on Rumble? God damn you guys. Guys fucking talking about, oh, what if I want this and blah 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 blah, and Hero saying his shit. I'm just gonna continue reading this thread. Anyway. But yes, this guy is ultimately wrong here. Make no mistake, these attitudes drive away new fans and hobbyists and sabotage things they claim to love. No, it drives away tourists. Chat, I said it before, but with Loli, if something so minute as like, a little bit of gatekeeping keeps you away, then congratulations, we were successful. We gatekeep someone who was supposed to not be here. And then this cringe picture right here. It's like, oh wait, it's not the end of the thread, shit. There's still more. There's still more shit, chat. There's still more shit. No one wants the fandom to be small. They just don't want to grow like a cancer cell. Exactly. Obviously most people want their fandoms to be large, but we want our fandoms to be with like-minded individuals. Okay? We want to talk about the thing where I can't speak today, chat. Hold on, I need a drink. I'll get better at speaking one day. But anyway, what I was trying to say, chat, is fans want to interact with other people who share the same passion as them. They don't just want anyone to join their hobby just for the sake of looking big. The size doesn't matter. What matters is the passion. The passion is what matters. And if you're talking to someone who's passionless about the hobby, then they don't belong. And they incredibly don't belong if this passionless person wants to throw in some other bullshit. Like, protect your cultures, chat. Protect your fandoms. Protect your hobbies. Because there are people who actively seek to destroy it. These are the same hate fans plaguing Marvel, DC, Trek, Doctor Who, and Star Wars. Oh yeah, we know who he's talking about. The real fans. They resolutely ignore that these franchises have always been largely progressive. Oh my god! Oh brother! Oh brother! Oh brother, chat! We have another one, chat. We have another instance of a retard who doesn't know what woke means! We have another instance of a retard not knowing what woke means! Or hell, even progressive! These people don't know jack shit about anything! God damn it! No, you idiot! Standing up to authoritative assholes is not a left-wing thing only, okay? Having a gay couple or having a minority in your shit is not what makes it progressive or fucking woke, okay? It's the intention. The communistic and postmodernist attention that makes it woke or progressive, okay? People need to drill that in their fucking heads. I need to find the pic. I need to find the pic that literally explains what wokeism is. It's literally just a combination of like communism and postmodernism, because that's essentially what wokeism is. That's the best TLDR of what woke/progressivism is. It is postmodernism and communism having a baby. It's like, goddamn. And also my Rumble chat is just filled with a different topic altogether. Morphbox Hero, why you do this to me? I'm kidding. This is actually interesting to read. Which you're pre-ordering thing here, but I don't want to read it aloud because once again, that's technically off topic. So I don't want to distract everyone from what you guys are talking about. If anyone's interested in the conversation happening on Rumble right now, you could just go on to Rumble and check them out. But anyway, wokeness is an amalgamation of Marxism, victim / oppressor narratives paired with postmodernism. Exactly. That's essentially what it is. That's essentially what it is in a nutshell. That's what people are really bitching about. That is the cancer that people want to kill. Wokeism / progressivism. So no, Red Hom, these franchises were not quote-unquote progressive. They did not try to shove communism down our throats. And they also didn't fucking say that things didn't matter like postmodernism does. As a matter of fact, they did the opposite. There's lots of fucking morals that, you know, these franchises talk about. It's just like these people, man. They just don't get it. Well, it's not even just they don't get it. This guy's just ultimately a normie in his own right. Because, chat, just to clarify, there's different types of normies, okay? There's normies who are outside of a hobby, and then there's normies who are outside of politics. And clearly this guy is a political normie who doesn't understand what this word really means. Me and here are good, just trying to find a middle ground, and we found out. Yeah, I know. I was just saying that I couldn't read out what you guys were saying just because what you're talking about is off topic, and I didn't want to. I like I said before, I try to keep my shit focused because I don't want to turn to certain streamers who go off the wall from like tangent to tangent, and the original topic is lost forever. Feminism, environmentalism, laborers versus employers, critical race theory. All victim / oppressor narratives. There's always a victimhood claim, which is always inherently a demonization of another group. Yep. Yeah, I have no problem with arguing. The only problem is when it degrades into bad faith BS. Morph is cool. Yeah, I know. Like I said, guys, I wasn't against what you guys were talking about. It's just that what you guys were talking about technically didn't relate to the topic I'm talking about. So I didn't want to read it out. Because we need focus here. Hold on. Oh yeah. The 40k fans claim a slavish dedication to lore that is constantly changing and is frequently self-contradictory. In many instances, they're actually defending headcanon. But all this is just an excuse to be hateful and bigoted to those they don't like. That just sounds like projection on your part, Red Hom. That just sounds like projection on your part. Red Hom, citations, now! That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! I'm just like, who are you talking about? Who exactly are you talking about right now? Hey, this just sounds like projection to me. Rad hominem, exactly. Yeah, it's a rad hominem. This goddamn rad hominem attack. Oh, man. Can't even attack the actual argument. Has to make up some bullshit. Attacking people's characters. In truth, the Warhammer community, both fans and hobbyists, is one of the most open and welcoming communities out there. This is just a group of terminally online bigots who identified 40k as their latest battleground. Yeah. This lame meme of, oh, the culture warriors are here. They're here to just grift and fucking... Oh, they just want to be here and say, oh, get us involved in a fight we don't want to be in. And then meanwhile, the actual reality is, no, these quote-unquote culture war grifters, as you call them, are trying to warn you about the people who are actually doing that. Chat, it's crazy how people are just so quick to call you a grifter just because you have values. Just because someone dared to say, hey, guys, there are people out there who are here to ruin your fandom. And they want to infect it with bullshit, and you need to stand up for yourselves and fight back. And then these fuckers say, no, that's you! You're trying to infest our shit with culture war politics right now! It's like, no, I'm not. I'm trying to warn you that The other people are trying to do that. I'm not trying to put anything in your shit at all. I'm just giving you a warning. That happens all the time, chat. I see that happen all the time on Twitter, especially. It's like how do I put this? There are some people who take horseshoe theory to the extreme, or actually no, let me phrase that again. It's actually more so people apply horseshoe theory incorrectly. I think that's the more accurate way to put it. There are lots of people who, whenever they see two sides fight, they immediately apply horseshoe theory to the situation. And it's like, when you objectively look at like both sides, it's just like, these sides are not the same at all. This is not horseshoe theory. What are you talking about? It's like, one side here is an invader / attacker, and the other one's a defender. This is not at all horseshoe. Both sides are not trying to inject politics or ideology into the other person's shit. Only one side's doing that. What do you mean this is horseshoe? This is not horseshoe. So some people compare like, you know, the anti-woke and the anti-SJW, whatever the fuck you want to call them, to like the Nazi side or some shit. Like they recognize that the like, people like this recognize that the woke and SJWs and shit like that are bad, but then they'll go and say that people who are against them are just as bad. It's just like, what are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? There's no ideology that the opposing side's trying to implement. The opposing side is quite literally, we're just anti the other side. That's it. Like, there are some very key differences between both sides. One side shares an ideology and are all on the same page and want to infest their bullshit in everything. The other side is composed of different individuals with different ideologies who just all happen to agree that the one side who's clearly, you know, worse, or rather that the one ideology that is like the most imposing to deal with right now needs to be stopped. It's like, what is the ideology of anti-woke / anti-SJW? There is no one ideology to that side, because there's too many ideologies, because there's too many different types of people. You have people who are libertarians, you have people who are conservatives, hell, you have some people who are liberals. And you have people who are, weirdly enough, Nazis. It's just like, those are four very different types of belief systems. You can't be serious and say that they all are trying to push this one ideology. That doesn't make any sense. Being anti-woke or anti-SJW is not an ideology. It's just a position against another group that is an ideology, okay? Also, what were you saying, chat? I call someone a grifter when they exploit it for cash and fame. Gatekeeping is not a grift, exactly. Aristocratic Utensil calls us out, actually, yep. And Rumble is saying, oh shit, there's a lot said here, hold on. I hate the idea of the X community as a whole, collectivist thinking, acting like all Warhammer players are a monolith. He's claiming to be speaking for me, and he doesn't get to. It's like how people abuse the concept of the Dunning-Kruger effect. They're trying to look smart, but they're ironically a demonstration of the Dunning-Kruger effect themselves by playing it incorrectly. Yep. Pretty much. If that's true, then I'm quite the friendly Nazi. You're a National Socialist? I'm not a fan of socialism. And then Burning Elmo. Being anti-woke means you failed the ideological purge loyalty test. Exactly. You're being anti-ideological, or rather, you're being anti a certain type of ideology. Like these two opposing forces are not the same. I know a lot of people don't like, you know, black and white thinking, because I mean, and to be fair, things are usually gray for the most part. But there are absolutely instances of black and white. And this battle between, you know, woke versus anti-woke is a good example of that. One's an invader and wants to One wants to wants to infect people's minds with ideas that essentially go against the nature of being human itself, and the other side's just like, don't do that. Essentially, those are the sides. It's as simple as that. And then the pseudocentrists or the fence sitting cucks are just gonna be like, but my both sides are bad. Shut the fuck up. That is not the case here. Get out of here. Anyway, going on with the thread more. Ignore or mock the gatekeepers. Most of them are kids who will grow out of their hateful cringelord phase. The rest are sad and lonely people with nothing better to do with their lives. If you can, show them kindness and grace. They refuse to give to others. They're only human. Wow. Wow. Get a load of this guy, chat. Get a load of this guy. The projection is strong with this one. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Some people just have no goddamn... Also, hello there, Pony Hearts. How dare he call me only human? Exactly. What about the people who are not human, huh? What about me? I'm an owl person. Why you gotta discriminate against owl people, huh? Bigot? Counterpoint, mock and bully tourists? Exactly. Always. Always mock and bully tourists. Gatekeep the shit out of them, chat. Gatekeep the shit out of them. How long is this thread? I forgot how long this thread was, chat. I'm not gonna lie. 40k lore is a playground, not a prison. It's designed to be flexible and promote creativity. There are lore-friendly ways to do many things that are against the established lore. It's a huge galaxy, full of potential and possibility, and that freedom is part of the hobby. Blah, 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 cope. What kind of cope is this, chat? What kind of cope is this? What kind of cope is this? This fucking, oh, well, see, it's actually designed to be for everyone in the end, and, you know, you can put in non-lore shit in a lore-friendly way. What? That's essentially what he said here. There are lore-friendly ways to do many things that are against the established lore? What? Huh? Excuse me? Chat, am I reading this right? Am I reading this right? There are lore-friendly ways to do many things that are against the established lore? Am I having a stroke? What did he say? What am I reading? What does he mean? Chat, this is the second time I have to ask, what does he mean by this? Is he making like the... Is he making like... So let's use another franchise as an example, right? Let's use another franchise as an example. So like Elder Scrolls, right? In Elder Scrolls, the dwarves of that universe essentially are like the super advanced race that has like, you know, technology and shit, like advanced technology. Is he essentially trying to argue, hey, due to the way how dwarves are, we could totally have like fucking like assault rifles and shit that are dwarven in nature in Elder Scrolls, because the dwarves would totally make, you know, fucking assault rifles, because they're that technologically advanced. I think he's making that argument. Yeah, I know it's a Dwemer. I usually call races in Elder Scrolls by their nicknames, like the race nicknames. Like, I don't call the Dark Elves the Dunmer. I don't call the High Elves the Altmer. I just call them High Elves. You know? But you get what I mean. It's just like, you see, chat, because of the way how the Elder Scrolls universe is, you can put dwarves busting out the app in a very lore-friendly way. It's incredibly lore friendly for like an adventurer to go into like a Dwemer ruin and discover the AK-47. It's like, bro, chill the fuck out. No, that's not how that works. I mean, hey, if you want to put lore unfriendly shit in like your universe, that's fine. It's what makes it fun. But don't phrase it like this. This makes no sense. Do you call them knife ears? Only in bed. I mean, what? I guess he's saying there's certain established lore facts that aren't, or that are exceptions, but God, I can't think of any. Yeah. I can rarely think of things that go against the lore of an established universe that are, like, permissible. I'll tell you this, brother. It is lore, convenient for me to whip out a Kia Soul in this high fantasy. Yep. I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, you can kind of do it, like, depending on how you write it, you can do it the right way. Like, I've seen fantasy use, like, sending stones to be like cell phones and shit. Or walkie-talkies. You can kind of play around with the idea so it can kind of make sense, you know? And also, not every universe calls sending stones. I'm using like D&D terminology here, like a rock you talk into and it comes out the other end. You know what I mean, right? And a lot of fantasy settings use that as like a cell phone or walkie-talkie, and that can kind of work, you know, as long as it just kind of makes sense. But I think we need to draw the line at the Dwemer / the dwarves pulling up with the AK just because they're technologically advanced to do so. Can you imagine, chat? Can you imagine when Bethesda finally gets around to like releasing Elder Scrolls 6 in the year 2050? They bring the dwarves back and they got AKs. Oh my god. Holy shit. I said before, but I love this guy to legitimize a pacifist group in 40k. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. I can't with this shit. I can't. I'm still laughing at the idea of a dwarf with a machine gun. Or an assault rifle. It's just... That imagery is just funny to me. Because I definitely seen mods like that. And they're fun. They're really fun mods to have. I mean, you could probably justify maybe like a pistol or something, but I don't know if you want to go as far as an assault rifle. Oh, shit. Khajiit the furries. My Adeptus Astartes armor mod in Skyrim is totally lore friendly. Yep. I know it's a start, but I want to say Astartes. Because that's how it's spelled. Fuck it. Dwarven horse carriage drive-bys. I mean, why horse carriage sledge? For all we know, for all we know, the dwarves could just make motorcycles. Hell, why can't the dwarves just make cars? So some people, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna end this tangent soon, but a lot of fucking modders go crazy with like what they do with like dwarven technology. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen like, I mean, I don't really care about immersion and shit when I'm modding, but like a lot of the justifications that these modders try to make are pretty funny. But my Fallout / Elder Scrolls shared universe excuse, yeah, no. Yeah, no. I don't care what the nerd root implies, no. Also, just came in, and I feel like pacifist and Warhammer 40k shouldn't be in the same sentence, I agree. Dwarves inventing new and exciting ways to hurt elves. You know what? You know what, Evergrade? You know what, Evergrade? The dwarves would totally invent guns just to fuck with the elves. They totally would. How can we kill elves today? Ooh, look at my this newest Slay's invention. I call it the firearm, or no, the pyro arm. Let's be fancy with this. The pyro arm. Oh man. Okay, let's go down. Holy shit. Oh man, and I mean there is a pacifist race that the Imperium has established as a protectorate over, but the race was practically taken out in a single book. Ah. The Virgin, I invented guns for self-defense versus the Chat, I want to hurt elves. Exactly. Fuck those knife ears. Oh man. What's this? Dwarven bear cavalry with AKs. Chat, we need to make this fantasy setting a reality now. Future tabletop or video game in the future? Who knows? Anyway. And maybe it's because, hold on. Going off from this, it's a huge galaxy full of potential possibility, and that freedom is part of the hobby, and because it will be brought up, yes, GW recently defined consuming 40K media as being part of the hobby. It can be, but I disagree that reading books, watching animations, or playing makes you a hobbyist. Chat. What the fuck did I say at the beginning of the stream? What the fuck did I just say? Like maybe 20-30 minutes ago about people like this. This man is literally making the argument, I'm more of a fan because I consume more. Fuck this guy. You don't consume like how I do it. You're not enjoying the hobby the right way. You can't just do these things. These don't make you a hobbyist. You also gotta paint the goddamn figurines. It's like the miniatures. It's like, what the fuck? And you know what the funniest thing is, chat? He's gatekeeping right now. This is a gatekeeping sentence right here. That's a gatekeeping sentence right there. Chat, I was literally talking about no one disagrees with gatekeeping. Most people, these people's position is literally gatekeeping is fine when I do it. That is their position. Everyone thinks gatekeeping is based and morally correct. The fucking people who are anti-gatekeeping are in fucking denial because they gatekeep. Every single time. Do not take these people seriously, chat. Do not take them seriously. Oh my god. Please tell me this is the end of the thread, because that's a beautiful way to end the thread. That's a beautiful way to end the thread, chat. We can't go beyond this. We can't go beyond this. Oh, wait, no, he has an addendum, chat. He has an addendum. Hold on. What's he gonna say? After talking to some people who responded, I would like to clarify my language. I do consider fans who engage with 40K media to be members of the hobby. I just think hobbyist is a value of specific term / designation. There's not a high... Chat, I can't with this guy. I don't want to read any more tweets from this guy anymore. I don't want to read any more tweets from this guy anymore. I can't. I fucking can't. This man is really out here saying, listen, you can be a fan, but you're not a hobbyist. And then he, in the same paragraph, is like, there's no hierarchy here. What the fuck? This is chat, this is the most tweet of all time. Listen, I just think there's some specific terms, designation. You know, hobbyists go harder than fans do, but there's no hierarchy here. There's no hierarchy here. I'm done. I can't. Chat, I can't with this person. I cannot. I'm gonna read what you're saying. Holy fuck. I mean, the Dwarven mechs do have flamethrowers. Look, Radhom, you need to learn some nuance. Oh, you consume more media. You produce anything, Radhom. Unironically, I expect you're not a real fan unless you jerk off to porn. Imagine using blind spending and trying to make it a win. Yeah, that's sad. It's really sad, Evergrade. Holy fuck, I can't, chat. I can't. I really can't with this guy. I can't. This is so stupid. This man has projected. This man has contradicted himself multiple times. Holy fuck. I cannot. I cannot. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna watch that debate between Arch and this guy that Morph mentioned. Cause I need to see this chaos unfold, because holy shit. This is just a beautiful paragraph here. This is just a beautiful paragraph right here. I can't. In the same breath. In the same fucking breath. You can be a fan, but you ain't a hobbyist. There's no hierarchy though. This guy was literally like, you see, you're a fan, I'm a hobbyist. We're not the same. He did that meme, chat. He did that meme. You're a fan, I'm a hobbyist. We are not the same. There's no hierarchy, though. Is he the Sam Harris? Maybe. Oh, shit. Gatekeeping, gatekeeping's a dumb term anyways. It should be called having standards. Or just having boundaries. I mean, it's all the same thing. It's all about protecting culture by the end of the day, but I get what you're saying. I can't, I can't keep him, I can't, chat, I can't. And also, I like this tweet here. This is what happens when you don't gatekeep enough. You have people like this Aura fucker, and I've seen Aura on Twitter here and there, just being a vile creature. They get a kick out of destroying your favorite hobbies, chat. They get a kick out of this. They live for this. Protect the things you love and enjoy, chat. Protect all that you love and have passion for. Let these passionless slogs fucking pound sand, alright? They can pound sand. Holy fuck. Loads bolt gun with malicious intent, yep. Holy shit. Oh my god. Star Wars, exactly. Disney did what you seem to want. Now the question is, remember Star Wars? I remember what happened with Star Wars. Holy fuck. I don't even think I even want to continue with this anymore. I think we're done there. I think we're done there. I can't. There's nothing else to do with that. That last tweet destroyed me. I can't. That last tweet actually destroyed me. Because that tweet encapsulates that tweet encapsulates just simultaneously just how stupid the anti-gatekeeping side is, and also why gatekeeping is good in the first place. There's nothing more to say. We're done, chat. We're done. The stream is done. I hope you enjoyed it, because I really enjoyed this. I always wonder how I'm able to fucking. It was so bad you couldn't read your response to them? Oh shit. Sorry, Morph. I forgot. I legitimately forgot. I didn't mean to forget about your quote tweet that I bookmarked. But you know what? We'll go back real quick. Let's read the Morphbox tweet because he's Morphbox. He's based. You should follow him. Though I will give you warning though. I will give you warning. Morphbox is we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Don't. That was OBS being stupid. Don't worry about it. Also, the music stopped. Hold on. Let me fix that real quick. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. There we go. There we go. Anyway, so let's get the other sweet release member Morphbox take on this whole thing. Because Morphbox is special. He deserves some limelight, you know. He's Morphbox. Follow Morphbox on both Twitter and Minds. Morphbox is on the X episode of Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that cut was not intentional. That was OBS being stupid. Morphbox is here. Wait. Was the cut really that perfect? Was the cut really that perfect? Because if so, that's funny as fuck. That's really funny. Okay, so anyway, let's read his tweet. At him. I don't want certain people in my hobbies because they'll strip away what makes it unique and special. They also don't respect the lore. Just ask Whovians, gamers, comic, Wowheads, Disney, Star Wars, Trekkies, D&D, MTG, Battletech, and yes, Warhammer and 40k fans. If you're happy with the direction these hobbies have gone, or if they recognize what was once their hobby, if I told Hello Kitty fans it needs to be more masculine, it needs more masculine characters and more violence and sexy characters in order for me to enjoy the hobby, or if I were to change a character's setting or as a writer, would the same fans be as welcoming as they were at the beginning? Hell no! Bottom line, gatekeeping is good, and is the only way to filter out true fans who have new ideas that respect and enhance the lore. Everyone else must be removed, or the hobby will and deserves to die or be replaced with something better. There you go. There you go. There you go, Morph. I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. Look at what the Wizards of the Coast did to MTG and D&D. Yep, they did that shit. Anyway. Also, hello there, Daimao. You're tardy to the party. You're so tardy, in fact, you literally came at the point where we're about to end this shit. We're literally about to end this shit. Probably in like the next couple of minutes or so. Shameless plug. Hey, I gave you a plug last time, Daimao. I actually did put your Twitter and your Minds in all the chats in the, I think in my previous Golden Sun stream. And you know what? Morph needs a turn. You know what? It's Morph's turn. Let's shamelessly plug this our everyone's favorite autist, okay? Oh, did I say autist? I meant artist. That's what I said. Yes, he's an artist. Here you go, Rumble. Here's his Twitter, and I'll also give you his Minds. Follow him on both sites. And here's his Minds, and there you go. Follow him there, people on Rumble, and don't worry, people everywhere else. I got you covered too. Here you go. For people on both Twitch and YouTube. That link should be available. Actually, now I think about it, the restream should also show the link to on Kick, I think. But I'm not so sure about that. I'll have to check. If it's not there, I'll paste it there. Yeah, it didn't paste on Kick for some reason. Because restream kind of sucks. That feeling when you thought you were the favorite. Exactly. These people out here thinking they're the favorite and shit. Tisk, tisk, tisk. These people out here thinking they're the Oshi. You're not the Oshi. Anyway, yes, there you go. There's Morph's shameless plugin that I'm doing for him. Follow Morphbox. He's very edgy, very based, and also a horny bastard. I'm going to tell you right now, you will see a lot of hentai from him on his feed. Just fair warning, if you're one of those people who don't like certain types of content on your feed, on your social media. Just a fair warning. But then again, as I mentioned before early on in the stream, depending on how you do it, that can also be its own form of gatekeeping. That can be its own form of gatekeeping, like I showed with the Geneva tweet. Actually, hold on, Shao. Hold on. Let me go back to Geneva tweet real quick. Let me go back to Geneva tweet real quick. Hold on. Let's actually end the stream looking at something nice. There we go. Let's end the stream with looking at something nice. This is an excellent way to gatekeep right here. Uh-oh, I'm gaining an audience. It's getting too big. I better post the lowly panty shot to say fuck off. Geneva space. You gotta love Geneva, chat. Follow Geneva. Follow Geneva on Twitter, Minds, her YouTube, her Rumble, and I think that's about it actually. I think she has more, but she doesn't really take it as seriously as much. I know she has a Twitch account, but she doesn't really stream on Twitch. And she also has a Rumble account, which she tries her best to upload to. Yeah. But yeah, follow Geneva. She's cute and funny. And she's a tech tuber. How many cute and funny tech tubers do you know of? You might know a bunch of cute and funny VTubers. You might know a bunch of tech tubers or people who do like tech videos. But do you know tech tubers who are both cute and funny? I don't think so. Wait, artistic nudity is trending? Wait, what? Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's funny. Artistic nudity is trending. Nah, 3D women, blah. Oh, 3D women, don't care. Don't care. I don't care. 3D pigs, get out of here. Don't care. I'm happy, obviously. But anyway, yeah. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the stream, and I hope you guys are here tomorrow, because tomorrow the topic is going to be about sexual dimorphism. Yes, specifically sexual dimorphism. Because, chat, the damage done by communism and postmodernism is extreme. It's disgusting. The damage it's done to the West. We are now at a point in history where people legitimately cannot tell the differences between man and woman, male and female. It's like, I see Geneva here, right? And I'm like, this is clearly a lady right here. This is clearly female. It shouldn't even be like a fucking thing you would even second guess. But no. I mean, granted, Geneva does go by codename Catfish, but anyways. Clearly the bottle is female, okay? That is clear as day. Like, we as a species are sexually dimorphic, and we need to accept this reality and stop trying to be what we're not. That's essentially going to be the main topic for tomorrow, so prepare yourselves for that. And also prepare yourselves for the tweet that actually sparked the discussion. Because the tweet that actually sparked the discussion is really fucking dumb. Like, it's it's just Twitter being Twitter, chat. I have no other way to describe it. It's just Twitter being Twitter. There's nothing else I can really say about Twitter that I haven't already said or you guys haven't already said. Twitter's just a cesspool of shit. But anyway, chat. Enough dragging this on. It's time to end the stream. Let's go, chat. Let's actually, since there's a decent amount of people here, let's raid people. Let's raid people. Who is on? Is Kit on? Thanks for the stream, man. You're welcome, Stone Seraph. Is Kit on today? I hate how Twitch organizes shit so I can't find people if they're on. I'll have to fucking type in their name to search for them. Sailor Scorpio. Since everyone here is a fan of Kit. Scorpio. She also spells her Sailor Scorpio different too. God damn it. I wonder why Kit keeps the name Sailor Scorpio. It's her thing. It'd be easier if I could just type in Kit. But anyway, I have other people we can raid. We can raid Cyber Demon Riona. Let's go say hi to Riona since Kit is not on. Sometimes I think I say kick. I'm trying to say Kit. I don't know. I just want to say kick. Kick the Kit! I'm joking. Bully Kit! There we go. I'm gonna start the raid now for Twitch users. And I'm not sure if there are any cool streamers at this time on Rumble. Then again, I'm not gonna lie, chat, the only person I watch on Rumble really at the moment is Shma Hatred. Kick, you have now been flagged by Twitch for competitive platforms. I thought they allowed that now. I thought they allowed that. I thought they allowed that now. Is Twitch being lame? Just kidding. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, there's no way. There's literally a whole big thing about them allowing it again. Well, again. I say again like they allowed it the first time, but you know what I mean, chat. You know what I mean. Kids today cannot tell you what gametes are. I'm saying that name way wrong, but I know what that word is. Or even if they're in university, because even if it's true, it hurts. If it hurts the narrative, it's incorrect. It's incorrect politically. That's how the Soviet Union worked. Yep, and that's what part killed them too. The fact that you thought it was possible is very telling, though. Yep. Anyway. Time to raid Riona. Because Kit's not on. Okay, so, Riona. Oh, God damn you, Twitch! There we go. Riona! She's playing the other Final Fantasy MMO. The not as popular one, but the OG MMO of Final Fantasy 11. Which, it does have its fans. And it still has a big community to this day. So who knows, chat? You know, you might want to check it out. Look at the big titty cyber demon playing an MMO. Alright. As for the people on Rumble, okay, my thing is not refreshed because it says Squishy Banana Productions is on, but I know that's not the case. I know that cannot be the case. Yeah, that's what I thought. Squishy Banana is not on. He ended stream a while ago. Otherwise, I would just link Squishy's stream. It's unfortunate. He streamed so early. He streamed so early. Otherwise, I would just, you know, I would kind of sort of rate him, but it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. Anyway, chat, thank you all for showing up. I hope to see you tomorrow for the sexual dimorphic discussion. Dingus Discussions signing off. Goodbye, chat. Have yourselves a fine evening, or good night, or good morning, or wherever the fuck you are in this world. Goodbye! So long, farewell to you, my friends. Hoot hoot, something something. Until we meet again. His name is, wait, there's a guy I follow who's currently streaming on Rumble. We could raid him. His name is Dingus Discussions. Oh, he sounds awesome. Let's raid him right now. I'm gonna hit the raid button.